Dylan Drake.
Good evening, Dawson ISD, faculty and staff, community members, family, friends, and 8th grade graduates. My name is Dylan Drake, and I'm proud to be a valedictorian of Dawson 8th grade class of 2023. I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. Helena, our salutatorian, gave a wonderful and amazing speech. Helena is a very intelligent and superstar athlete. I would like to thank her for pushing me to be the best I can and be the best I can each day. I must say though, boy am I glad junior high years are over. I'm sure every adult and parent can relate, as well as my classmates. Tonight I would like to share a little bit about myself. I'm 14 years old, I've been going to Dawson for 2 years now, and plan to start and finish high school here as well. I would like to share a little bit of my upbringing and how it affected it. Unfortunately, growing up, I didn't have the best childhood. My brother, Luke, and I were exposed to some unfortunate events that greatly impacted our lives. These types of events have directed many kids into a life that they can never recover from. We moved around from house to house with 4 houses over the span of 4 years. Elementary school was rough due to all of this. I remember thinking, why am I, a 9-year-old boy, going through this? This isn't fair. Every one of my friends had a good home, why don't I? This is where I learned that self-pity doesn't get you anywhere. Learning that at a young age has helped me so many times and still will in the future. At age 12, I experienced additional events that were tragic and could have destroyed us both. This was a very confusing and extremely difficult time period. However, it taught me many things at such a young age. These include things as understanding emotions from other people, learning that people don't stick around forever, and lastly, self-assurance. I was beyond upset and I didn't like talking to anybody about it. However, I could confide to myself and tell myself it was going to be okay. Within all of it, I learned the most important lessons of all. There is always a positive in every situation, and that you are not a product of your environment. What does being a product of your environment mean? It means that people you grow up around and who you affiliate yourself with, you yourself will become. People have said this for years, and it tends to be true. However, I am proof that just because you grew up in a toxic environment doesn't mean you have to be a negative product of the environment. I am the complete opposite. I'm proud to say I'm a positive product of the situation, and that could have turned out very different. Your story is written by you and the choices you make. One thing life taught me is that life isn't a game. The reason I take my education very seriously is because I've seen with my own eyes what happens if you don't. Most people wish that they never have to go through the traumatic experiences, but I must say I'm glad I went through what I did. It taught me so many important lessons, and honestly, had I not gone through that, I would have not learned the life lessons I have today. My childhood made me into the person I am now, and I can say confident that I was not made by our environment, but my own choices and my mindset. Although life wasn't always great in my childhood, it did bring me close to my dad. I would like to take this moment to thank my dad for being the best dad I could ever imagine. He has helped me through my worst and made me my best. Thank you so much for being my dad. It means more than you can comprehend. I hope that when I have kids of my own, I can at least be a fraction of what you are. I'm sure many of you also may be going through some rough times right now, or even at rock bottom. My advice to you is that there is always a positive in every situation. We tend to only focus on the negative and self-pity. This isn't healthy and won't get you anywhere. It will only make the situation worse. You need to be positive and realize that it always gets better. I know what it's like to sit there for months or even years thinking when will it get better, but thankfully it did, and I couldn't be happier. Overall, my childhood has taught me many lessons over the years, and I'm very grateful for all of it. Never let anyone or anything predetermine where your life will be. You control your life. While life can be extremely hard at times, it will always get better. I hope everyone learned a little bit about me and took a little bit of wisdom from this. Fellow classmates, I urge you to not let your past control your future. No matter what you're going through, only you can determine your future. You may choose to maintain the negative, or you can use it as a driving force to become something better. It may be easier to remain as you are, but striving to become better has so many more rewards. Be the change you want to see, help others make that change, and support those that are going through tough times. You can't always see what others are going through. One act of kindness can change a life, and one life can change other lives. We need to realize we need each other, even when we don't realize it. Graduates, we are the future of Dawson High School. Join me in vowing to be a better today than you were yesterday, and be the one to give those down a helping hand and pull them up, not the foot that keeps them down. Thank you everyone for your attendance. Support me of the 8th grade graduating class. Join me in giving my fellow graduates a round of applause.